1. Sitting in church on Sunday mornings, she sometimes thinks of what her husband once confided to her. As a young man, he dreamed of becoming an actor. He looks suddenly so authoritative. His diction is so clear. He performs the rituals with a just perceptible, practiced hesitation, with a restraint that reasserts a bit of the drama. His homilies are full of exclamation points. She's secretly happy that his parents talked him out of becoming an actor. If there weren't a clear and unambiguous message, she isn't sure he would be able to withstand his own charm. He's 6 feet, 5 inches tall. He has slightly frizzy dark hair. He's very eloquent. She herself is a professional singer, but she holds herself back a little when they're singing the songs. She has no desire to stand out in the crowd. She has no desire to trump the parish clerk and his wife. 2. With 10 feet between spots, paving stones have been placed in the gravel to indicate where cars are supposed to park. In the summertime, the gravedigger removes the weeds with a small burner. 3. It's a nice little house with a gable roof, and the widow who lives here never wears black. It doesn't bother her that the vicar's wife practices singing, nor does it bother her when the church bells ring. Not because she doesn't hear well. She simply learned to struggle with things like that. There is rhododendron in her garden. There's the weekly bridge game. There's the young man who mows her yard. 4. A conservationist is in full swing restoring the church frescoes. She fills in the cracks and livens up the color. There are small devils who lead each other by the tail, and a depiction of Abraham and Isaac on the mountain. She has never seen Jesus look so Danish before. He has pink cheeks and a little belly. 5A. When the stewardess returns home late at night, the neighbor's cat is often waiting for her. She's heard once that cats have a mirror behind their pupils. That's why they see so well in the dark. That's why their eyes glow. She's having an affair with a married man. His semen tastes a bit like garlic, and he's allergic to cats. He's developed a pill for diarrhea. It's called Providine. The neighbor's cat loves shrimp. 5B. They have a greenhouse made of old windows. The youngest boy loves to sit inside it. If he gets too warm, he takes off all his clothes. His father has seen him sitting buck naked in the center, drawing lines in the loose earth. The lines resemble letters, but not of a type he'd ever seen before. How do you spell idiot? He'd ask the cat. He told the boy's mother. She doesn't think there's any reason to be concerned. 6. Here, the death lie. 7. They've grown too old to travel. But sometimes she puts on a dress and says to him, "Do you remember this one? From Rome, Tenerife." He puts on a light suit and goes out to the car and sits there, waiting. They drive to the airport, and he straightens himself up as they enter the doors. They sit at a cafe in the departure zone. She drinks a glass of white wine, he drinks a beer. They watch the many travelers check in and go up the escalator in their freshly ironed clothes. They reminisce about the places they've been, Hartson, Madeira, Egypt, etc. And after an hour or two, they drive home. He used to be a locksmith. She used to be a nurse. Sometimes they go to church on Sundays.